Okay, take two. Yo, what up? Welcome to Conversations with the Champ. How's everybody doing? I got my mans right here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking about the Beastie Boys Paul's Boutique, legendary classic album right there, and everything in particular that happened before the album came out. All of that. So y'all get your popcorn ready because this gonna be a good one. Word up. Yeah, man. So like this was basically their album after they left Def Jam. And Russell was really trying to play hardball because y'all remember that terrible movie. I can't believe I'm saying it out loud. Tougher Than Leather. That was technically their last appearance with anything having to do with Def Jam. After I got that out the way, and the song they did in that movie was dope. It was Desperado or something, and that was basically classic Beastie Boys during that time. Basically before they grew up. You know what I'm saying? They was like diving all on the stage and throwing big cans at the fans and shit. And that was just them on Def Jam at the time. So in order for them to get out of their contract, like I said, Russell, being the prick that he is, he was like, all right, y'all want to get out this contract, I gotta do this movie. And unfortunately they did, which led to better things in the upcoming future. You want to talk about that?
So pretty much, Beastie Boys watching Def Jam record. I know that money and creative control because no matter how much I license it, you can tell they don't care. Like a lot of performances they hear for a song
Yeah.
from there and stuff like that too. Me personally, I feel like classic, not like much of a check your head, for the occasion, but it's definitely essential that classic improvement production. You know what I'm saying? If you guys like Stevens, like songs like Showing Up,
Oh yes.
Small Fear, hell, they don't like to talk about fucking some girl. You know what I'm saying? This girl, but yeah, man, but I think with this album, they really went to cap and that's what Russell Simmons wanted to find his own next fight. That's the base came to the picture.
Oh yeah. We knew what you was doing, Russ.
Yeah. Third base, but more friction between DC and third base and whatnot too. But then back to off the team,
Yeah.
they would put the best stuff injecting the whole used to work with like alternative rock at that time and shit. And you can tell that they were into like right. It's like a simple, more six-based setup. Like that time of golden age of hip hop, that was in my opinion, like year of 86, 91. That was the most frivolous year. Once they had that big market case, that changed that. The base got sued. They also got sued too and shit too. So
And they just now got their publishing. Rest in peace, True Blood. Man. But yeah, man, it's just like, damn, this is one of my favorite Beastie Boys albums. I mean, it gets talked about because, lo and behold, it was on that Apple 100. So the less said about that list, the better.
Right.
But yeah, man, like you ask any Beastie Boys fan what they're gonna say is their favorite album. They'll say it quietly because they know they like this album, but then they're like, impossible see. I'm like, say that shit with pride, motherfucker. This is a classic album, yo. You know what I'm saying? And like I just love this album, man, from the sampling. Like who would ever sample the Beatles at that time?
oh, you know,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk
Oh yeah.
about just the fact that they do like
Looking down the barrel of a gun. Yo, come on, son. Son of a bitch.
shit, it was shit.
And keep in mind, this was during 1989, man. When nobody would even think. That's twice. I'm gonna put this up here. When nobody would even think about sampling the Beatles, because everybody was sampling James Brown. But then they was like, all right, we're gonna do something different. Nah, man. Oh yeah. Can you imagine the sampling budget for this album? It had to be like in the millions or something.
I feel like it can more than
Oh yeah, definitely.
because you gotta remember, the Beatles are also like
Hmm.
so that can
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. All right, so how we gonna start this off, man? Let's talk about each track.
right.
Let's go. Let's see. All right, so track number one was basically just like an intro.
Right.
It's called To All the Girls. It was just shouting out all the ladies and stuff. It was no lyrics. They was just shouting out different types. You know. And then like track number two, Shake Your Rump. And that was like the first video they did for this album, too, if I'm not mistaken. And then like we saw they was on top of the roof. They was still good, but like you could tell they grew up this first single. It was classic Beastie Boys, but like, they were still the same guys. You could tell they were more mature with this track, this opening track.
But that was a very good track. I love the beat to that. It's go.
Yo,
Nice video.
yo. And then you got Johnny Royale, basically about a drunk person. There's always a theme with these Beastie Boys albums. They always talking about somebody drunk.
That is true.
Yeah, because you had your man's in Paul Revere. People don't even realize that's a violent song.
Oh,
Shit. But they wasn't paying attention to that because they were just focusing on the beat. You know what I'm saying? And then Johnny Boy, like I said, it was about a drunk guy trying to find his way through life and that type of thing. And then you had Eggman, the Curtis Mayfield sample,
oh,
the way they flip Superfly. Oh my God. They killed it too. Yep. And then you had Top Plains Drifter. They sample in this. Good. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah.
But then, they had Sounds of Science.
My favorite track.
Yup.
I mean, that they have 2 years.
Yup.
Very good.
Then you had 3 Minute Rule. It's basically in the title. You got 3 minutes. Go ahead. Then you had Hey Ladies.
Ooh,
And the video was dope too.
very good. Very good. Yeah.
And they were not making fun of black exploitation. Let's just make that clear. All right. I don't need y'all in the comments saying, "Oh no, they was doing." I'm like, nah, come on. Fuck them. I'm like, hey, watch your mouth. Don't do that. This ain't a family show, but yeah. Have some respect. All right. And then you got 5-piece chicken dinner. I think they were just hungry.
Yeah.
That's why they named it that. And then one of my favorites is Looking Down the Barrel of the Gun, like I said earlier. The way they sampled the Beatles on here, it's, groundbreaking.
Very dope. Yeah, very early wing action.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then you had Car Theft. Yeah, that was okay. You wasn't feeling that, were you?
I mean, it wasn't on my favorite.
It's an acquired taste like scotch.
Right.
And then you got What Comes Around. Wasn't this the track where they did Russell Simmons when he's, or was that one of the previous tracks where they was like Russell Simmons steals money? I know it was on this album. I just forgot which track it was.
I want to say it was. Not
Yeah. And then you had Shamrock, where they said, "Oh, Sly Stone and the Family."
interesting. Also,
And then, oh, go ahead.
yeah, interesting story about that song too. They actually came out with Soul Train
Live.
live,
Yep.
and they redid the lyrics to the tribute to Don Cornelius.
Yep.
Don didn't know about it. And they flipped Curtis Mayfield to Christmas rap.
Christmas rap, man. Yep.
That's
Yo, y'all gotta check that out if y'all get a chance, man, because they They tore that stage down with Soul Train, man. And I still can't find that Knicks warm up that Mike was wearing. Is that Mike or was it? Nah, that was Ad Rock. Yeah, Ad Rock had it. Hey, yo, Ad Rock, man, wherever you at, man, let me know if you still got that warm up. Nah, I'm just playing. But I don't need them looking at me. Nah. But yo, man, that's like one of my favorite Knicks warm ups that he had on and shit. You know, and that's definitely hard to find. So, like, if anybody knows where I can find that Knicks warm up, just let me know in the comments. Hey, word up. Sorry, that was a sidebar. I bet. And then number 14 is Ask for Janice. Not Janice from The Sopranos, because she was annoying, but a different type of Janice. And then you have B-Boy. I don't know how you pronounce that shit. Yeah, whatever the hell it is. But it's just like a 20-minute track, I think, where they just like freestyling off these different beats and shit. Hello Brooklyn.
Hello Brooklyn, Black Day, where MC was rapping like low phones and shit.
Yeah, yup. And then yeah, my only gripe with Hello Brooklyn is the updated version with Jay and Lil Wayne. That was horrible.
Yeah. What
It should have been the Beastie Boys right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, why him of all people? I understand he ain't even sound right. I watched the Wayne fans like coming from my throat. Pause. No, but yo, definitely one of my favorite albums right here from the Beastie Boys, along with this one, Check Your Head. I don't know if I can see it, but yeah, we just had to get this album his flowers today. You know what I'm saying? If this isn't in your collection, it should be. Definitely a great album. And by all means, purchase it if you haven't. If you haven't purchased it, what the hell's wrong with you? Anything else you want to talk about, man?
Yeah, this is definitely it's my second. You know what I'm saying? Behind Check Your Head.
Yeah.
Very well produced, very well simple. I feel like it was worth the wait.
Yup.
But at the time,
it flopped.
Yeah. You know, if I think he got 60 or something, one of them shits, but then, you know, that's what fortunate performance because that was really some of the only TV eras they were doing to promote the album. You know, that's when Check Your Head came out.
That's right.
We got to talk about
that. Okay. Isn't their anniversary coming up too?
I think they don't see it.
Let me check.
But yeah, this was definitely a voice artist period.
Yup. This album came out April. Oh, it passed already. We can still talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's just talk about it now since we got more time. Okay, the second review we are going to be talking about is Beastie Boys Check Your Head. Yeah, y'all hear that, right? I don't want to get sued. But yeah, so this was like the first album, the third album released in 1992, April 21st. And this came out, everybody was like wondering what the hell happened to the Beastie Boys after Paul's Boutique. It took a 3-year hiatus, which was very understandable. And they came out with that classic album. And, you know, I hear a lot of people say they did like this album because they were playing too many instruments. I'm like, what's the? Like, yo, what? Are you serious? Like, come on, man. Like, they got so many gems on this album that people slept on. Like, come on, man. Funky Boss, Pass the Mic. Exactly.
Come on. Yeah.
And of course, and the only song they like off this album is So What You Want. Just because it was in Guitar Hero doesn't mean it was the best song on the album. I word up. And you know, they got a joint with Biz Markie on it. Yup. Nobody saw that coming. Pause. And Finger looking good. Like, come on, so many gems on this album, man. Yup. Yeah, they got that third base hard too, of course. They did not want the smoke after that. I think they knew better just to stay quiet. Yup. And then, yeah, that third base was finished. Like, y'all know who y'all fucking with right now. Like, come on. But yeah, like I said, we saw what you was doing, Russell, bringing out third base. Clearly, that didn't age well, but I did like the Cactus album. It was better than Walking with a Panther. That's for damn sure. Here we go.
I like.
Yeah.
I thought they could have had a good fight.
Yeah, but Russell was on that stuff. Then you have Live at PJ's. Like I said, yo, this album got so many joints on it. Because if you're really listening to this album for So What You Want, you're missing out on some good shit in this album. Like, for real. I listen to this album at least like once a week. You know what I'm saying? And if you get the deluxe version, they got a whole bunch of remixes. So, yeah. But overall, I give Paul's Boutique and I give Check Your Head 5 mics. You know what I'm saying? Can't go wrong with either album. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, both albums fun. Love how funky Check Your Head was. You know what I'm saying?
And they were playing live instruments before the Roots.
So what you want, that's the food you like up. Jesse J, all those shit were just like classic things and whatnot.
Yo,
this is that good that.
This was like their college radio album. Yo. And then, in '94, we are not making this whole episode about the Beastie Boys. All right, we just all over the place, and we love talking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And for all you idiots that think the Beastie Boys are not hip hop, like the album title, Check Your Head. Like, for real, like, what's the matter with y'all? You know what I'm saying? And, in '94, they came out with Ill Communication. And it has been confirmed by Q-Tip that they were high as a kite when they were performing that. So they were just freestyling the whole time. Get it together. What up? Peace.
What up, chop it up?
Yeah, we here, man. Well, yeah, man. And they took a break, another 4-year hiatus, and then they came back with Hello Nasty. Yo. Wow, Newhart.
Oh shit.
Wow. Yeah. R.I.P. to Bob Newhart. We just got the message. Rest in peace, man. Yeah, man. Well, anything you want to add?
Beastie Boys.
Yeah. And they are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for a reason.
They got it.
Yup. I think he was in the hospital or something. Yeah, man. But overall, they got like an ill collection. I mean, a catalog at this point because they're never performing live. However, wait a minute. I take that back because Mike D did get on the mic for like a party in Cali, and it was good hearing him back. Word. It was just a spur of the moment thing. Wasn't planned. Yeah. But yeah, Mike D did get back on the mic in like 2018, I think.
Yeah.
And he was doing a party in Cali, and he was doing like Beastie Boys joints and shit. Yeah, it's on my phone. Like, you know, I can't send it to you. It was at I think it was called the Do Over or something. That was the party he was doing. And like I said, he was doing all the old Beastie Boys joints. It was good hearing him back on the mic. So our next review will be probably like in a couple weeks. We will be reviewing the Common and Pete Rock album. I'm gonna say my thoughts about that for that review. Oh no, I'm not passionate. I loved it. I listened to it like 5 times when it came out. Yeah. But yeah, man, I think we're gonna wrap this shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you having me, boss.
No doubt. You know what it is. Yeah, man. Peace, y'all. One love.